All right, everybody, welcome back to the channel. Real quick, I just wanted to go over what I'm seeing in the charts for Ekta. All right. So recently we had Ekta do about a over a 2,000% gain all the way from 0.0031 to about 7 cents. All right. And typically I was expecting a 50% correction, but it looks like we've gotten a bit more than that. And so I was hoping that the 3 cent zone would hold, but it looks like it hasn't. Clearly, we've broken below that. All right, and it looks like this 200 SMA, this white line on the daily was was a rejection point for Ekta. All right, so you get a couple wallets, big whales. They'll get in on a crypto at a certain point. They probably entered around here, and they pumped the price, and then they just dumped it. All right, so what am I expecting? And am I sad? Did I hold? Did I sell? What do I think you should do? Well, what I think you should do if you miss Ekta's move from 0.0031, you should look to enter around somewhere between 1 and 2 cents, because it looks like that's where it's going. Now the stochastic is flat. The RSI is still moving downwards, but if we take a look at the 4 hour, we can see, yeah, we're flat here. We're flat here, right? We're flat, and it looks like, well, we're still flattening. It looks like we still have more sell pressure, and it looks like Ekta could find support here at 2.5 cents. But if this doesn't hold, then you should be ready for a 1 to 1.9 cent Ekta. All right, so those are some zones you should look to grab some Ekta, because it looks like it's giving majority of the gains from that move back. All right, so what we could see is Ekta come all the way back down to 1.1 cents, right? And then maybe make another run for 3 cents. All right. And then maybe get rejected again and then push through it. And then make another attempt to take out that 7 cent resistance area. All right. So that's what I'm seeing with Ekta. And I think you should try to grab some between 1 and 2 cents. All right. I think there's still some sell pressure going on here with Ekta. And you could start to enter your position now using dollar cost average. I would not try to do big buys right now. If you're trying to get in on Ekta, I would dollar cost average into it at this point. All right. But slightly, I'm talking like, 10% of your position, wait a couple hours, wait a day or two, enter again another 10%, for example, and just DCA down. Or you could try to see if it hits 1 cent or a 1.5 cents. You can start DCAing there too. This is possible. We got to see if the bulls show up for Ekta and are able to reduce that sell pressure and buy up these the weak hands that are dumping it right now. So that's the market. You have this strong rip and impulsive move to the upside. You got this FOMO pump. You get the FOMO pumps, and then you get this massive sell-off, and sometimes all of the gains are given back. Do I think it'll dump under a penny? I don't think so, but you have to prepare yourself mentally for it should it happen. Now, me, I'm long on Ekta. We're not even in the heat of the bull run yet. Ekta's at a couple $1 million market cap. I mean, imagine when Ekta gets to, 100 million, $200 million market cap. I mean, guys, this is an awesome opportunity to get in on Ekta again. It's the market is giving you a second chance here with Ekta. Now it's up to you whether or not you capitalize on it. All right. That's not financial advice. I'm only spreading financial awareness. It could do this, it could do that. But I believe in what the Ekta team is doing, right? Real world assets, layer one blockchain, the Ektaverse. All right. They're planting trees in the real world. All right. Ekta Island. Okay. Bullet point after bullet point after bullet point. And the price right now is just ridiculous. All right. So you got to know what you hodl. And their app is coming out in May. If I recall that correctly, you guys know more about that. Drop it in the comments. If you're bullish on Ekta, smash a like in the comments. All right. And drop a comment. All right. So, guys, that's what I'm seeing in the charts for Ekta. I'm still bullish. I'm still holding. I have not sold. All right. Let's move on to another one of my gems that I brought to you guys around. I brought you guys Dione Protocol here when it was 0.001. If you were in my Patreon, you got into Dione around here. If you bought around that time. You see where we're at now? Yeah. So that's how it is sometimes when you're early, okay? So we got in on Dione Protocol before the market realized Dione Protocol. I mean, it was already moving, and it already had a lot of momentum at that point, when we got in on it. But we caught it before this crazy rip to the upside. You see where Dione Protocol is now. It almost hit 0.005. So we got in on it at 1/10 of a penny. And now it's trading close to half of a penny. And if this is, I heard some people saying this in the comments on social media. Some people are touting it the Phantom 2.0, which this is a very different layer one blockchain revolving around the energy sector. And I think it's going to be massive. I'm bullish on Energy Web Token, but I'm way more bullish on Dione Protocol because I get to get in on Dione Protocol at the beginning. At the beginning, the market cap for Dione Protocol is, I think it's undervalued. And it's a bit laughable, all right? They still have some things they're going to knock out on their roadmap and whatnot. But when those things happen and we get into the bull run, I see no reason why Dione Protocol won't hit 10, 20, 30, 40 cents. Maybe even 50 cents. Yeah, I really believe that. Like, we'll have to see what time does, but I do think that Dione Protocol is going to shock a lot of people who've been sleeping on Dione Protocol. All right, so what do I see next? All right, so basically with Dione Protocol, we just had a crazy spike on Sunday from 2 to half a penny, literally. So I think he's going to bounce around here, 0.0033, consolidate here, and then maybe make another run higher to take out that half a penny resistance zone. All right. We'll just have to see how that plays out. So if you're looking to get in on Dione Protocol, you might want to wait to see if you get a bounce here or a pullback here to the 0.003 zone. Right. And then I would DCA there as well, because he could come back down here to the 0.002 zone. So you don't want to get wrecked. All right. So at this point, I would not be buying heavy because Dione is running. It's running. Let's take a look at the daily. All right. So the daily, the stochastic has a little bit more room to run. I think we'll get a few more days of bullish upside. Yeah, I could see maybe a few more days of bullish upside, maybe 2 or 3 more days going into the weekend, maybe Thursday or Friday, before we get a pullback, or we could get that pullback later today. I'm not sure, but I'm holding. I've got a really good position. I got a good entry. And a worst case, if Dione for some reason, I think they just opened up staking. You guys know more about that. Drop it in the comments. If you're bullish on Dione Protocol, drop it in the comments and smash a like. All right. I think they just opened up staking. All right. And Yeah, Dione protocol, a lot of room to run over the next few months, and as we enter the bull run of later part of, well, just 2023 and 2024. All right, so I think Bitcoin may just range for the next quarter or two. We got third quarter coming up in June. We're literally there, guys. We're about 5 weeks away, 6 weeks away from June. All right, so that will be third quarter officially. And so I could see Bitcoin maybe having a cool off. Maybe we get a retest of 25K, maybe 30K. But it looks like Bitcoin in the short term wants to go to 40K. All right. So alts, it's the good time to start accumulating alts. You're going to have to sit on them for a while to see those real moonshots. But if you have patience, these are for the hodlers. If you got patience, it's going to pay off, right? If you're a trader, there's a lot of money to be made right now too. A lot of fast money. All right. So I like to do both. But I would say I'm bigger on hodling because I know what kind of gains you get from hodling. You know what I'm saying? If you play it right. So that was just a quick analysis on what's going on with Ekta, what I'm seeing with Dione protocol and the charts. TA wise, all right, I don't really have all my tools. I can't really use all my tools because I'm on my phone, but this was a bit time sensitive and I wanted to get it out to you guys. All right, so I'm bullish on Ekta, bullish on Dione protocol, and I'm bullish on Miria. I just did a video on Miria. You guys do not miss out on Miria. I'm telling you, if you missed, let me see here, can I add a symbol? I'm gonna say Miria. Myria, right? So Myria, it's not a lot of chart data, guys. It's not a lot of chart data on Myria, okay? It's really not. It's really not, all right? But it hit KuCoin at a penny and it dumped to half a penny. And I told my patrons that I was getting in around here at 4.2. And then it ran up to, 0.0062, and now it's back down to just under half a penny. All right, so, I could see Myria doing one of these numbers. Yeah, I pulled a full fib extension on Myria, and I could see it running up here. This ain't going to happen overnight, okay? It's not. I'm talking about the height of the next bull run. I think Myria will get up here. You see how my finger keeps going up? Yeah, it's getting tired. I think Myria is going up here. All right. And again, like I said, it ain't going to happen overnight. So, don't look for it to spike 100% in 24 hours. All right. People are getting rewarded with the Myria nodes. They're selling. We got selling from that too, which is going to happen. All right. So we have some inflation we've got to deal with in the short term. But if you can get in on Myria now and hold it going into the next bull run, I would say if you could hold Myria for 12 months, if you could put it in your minds, set your mind on 24 months, I'm going to hold this and see what it does. I think that you would be gratefully and handsomely rewarded. All right. So I'm real bullish on Myria. All right. Layer two, specifically for gaming, virtually free and zero gas. All right. And their motto is play and earn. So they're not even really focused on play to earn. That's kind of like a secondary thing. And I think that that's going to be the direction for a lot of game studios. It's going to be play to earn, but they'll really be focused on the gaming aspect of it. And then you can opt in to the earning aspect of these games, right? So, yeah, I really think that that's where the industry is going. All right. And, Myria has over 200 games lined up. You guys got to remember, games, the quality of these types, especially the quality of the types of games, they're going to be launching on Myria's L2, which runs on top of Ethereum, which I think will give them an edge, right? Well, gives them the edge. Of course, I think Immutable X is similar as well, but Myria is has a lot of differences than Immutable X too, right? There's some similarities there, but there's a lot of differences. All right, so when you have that going on, you're going to get a lot of people who want to build on top of your L2 because they know you're running on top of Ethereum, which is the number 2 altcoin, heavily decentralized, a lot of security. Okay, so don't sleep on Myria. I'm telling you guys, if you missed out on Gala back in 2020, before it ran up to 85 cents, Myria is your second chance. Okay? Okay, I can't guarantee it's going to 80 cents, but I think that Myria, as far as the price action, let alone the company, I think the price action of the token will appreciate greatly. And it'll reward those who are patient and those who just want to trade it. Those who want to trade it, let's be straight up. You're going to have some traders in here. All right. So, all right, guys, that's my take on these 3 cryptos. And I think there's a very bright future for them if you get in on them during this. Well, this is not even a bear market, guys. We are in a bullish trend. The market is in a bullish trend. This is some form of a bull market. This is some form of a bull run. Is it the bull run? That's subjective. I guess that depends on who you ask. All right, guys. But anyway, that was just a quick TA on those 3 cryptos. All right. I am still holding, and I may load up more at these price levels. All right. So I think there's going to be a lot of demand for Ekta around 1 to 2 cents. And we should get a bounce in that region if the 2.5 cents, 2.4 cents zone does not hold. All right, guys. So stay safe out there. Do not get wrecked. Shout out to all my patrons and everybody in the DeFi Moneyverse Telegram group. Those links are below. If you want to know what I'm buying, when I'm buying, before anybody else knows what I'm buying and when I'm selling as well, then come on over to the Patreon. All right, guys. We also have trade setups in there. I'm watching a lot of other cryptos I have yet to do videos for, which my patrons are aware about. All right. Aware of, correction. All right. Or if you just want to pop into the DeFi Moneyverse, there are some intelligent minds in there as well, and they discuss cryptos in there as well. All right, guys. So I will be back soon with another gem. Deuce Crypto